What's going on? We had a win tonight, and I wanted just to kind of show what had happened and what we did, and because my plays was not recording while I was playing the game, which is kind of frustrating. Anyways, nevertheless, we did get the win, and we're pretty happy with that. So I wanted to show what we did as far as the positioning goes. I really wish we had the recording because the comms that Bear and I had were pretty solid. Was happy with the way that we played this. So we went to this large warehouse here, and we were pretty sure we're the most eastern team. I think we're the most eastern team the whole time. We went to Lipovka first, and then ran up, and then went to Mansion, and just kind of went here. And then just never got shot. So we just figured that. I mean, I don't think anybody went to prison or any of this whole side over here the whole time. So we decided to run up here, and we had this exact same idea from this warehouse up and then in this way. We actually kind of went more. This is a nice ridge right here, and then there's this shack is going to be important here in a second. But you'll notice that within the circle there are 20 people alive, 11 teams. There is 2 teams in the circle right now, so there's just must have been a lot going on that's out of my viewpoint because I can only go where the non-shadowy area is. And just interesting to the positioning when you go back and look at the replays and see kind of how people play and the decisions that everybody makes. It's just interesting. So we decided to go kind of up this hill, and then we decided to use this is where we kind of turn back left, and we discovered that there was a team at this compound that we were pretty sure there were a team there, but we found out that there was a team here. So Corey gets shot at, I think, right here. We're like, oh yeah, there's a team there. So I think, yeah, he gets shot at right here. We're like, oh, yep. There's a team there. So it's always fun. So we decide to play this ridge even more so, and then come right here. And it turns out we were okay. As you can see, people starting to trickle in here. So what was interesting was the circles that we got, and then the next one is actually, since that one was very far in this like top left, it's interesting because now it's going to go like bottom right, like throughout the rest of the game. Because standing here in the spot was we just got lucky with the circle. That's kind of how the game works sometimes, is just getting lucky. Just try to increase your luck by hitting shots. This is always good. But at this point, we hadn't seen anybody really the whole game for the most part. Because we went to the far east side. We were going to go power, but there were people there was like 3 teams that went this way. So we just had to get a vehicle, or we cut early enough to go to Lipovka. We just lived in Lipovka. So you can see this vehicle, the circle here. Now this is interesting. So this guy, I guess, sees this area here and decides, ooh, that's a really good spot to be in. So I'll just kind of show what happens here. I'll slow this down a little bit, and I'm going to turn this down up just a little bit so you can hear it, because we're like, oh gosh, there's a vehicle coming, there's a vehicle coming. So we're getting ready for it. Now, we didn't know exactly where he was going to go, and of course, he just kind of comes out of nowhere there. So this is kind of interesting how this plays out. Now, you'll see Corey is lighting this guy up before he even gets out. But somehow he gets knocked, but I got the kill right after he got knocked. I mean, look, it's almost the exact same second. So, anyways. So we got the res off there. So this is the first res that we get. And again, we're in just prime spot here. There's a ridge right here, so this group can't get to us. And then the interesting thing here, this team drives from this spot, and they drive to this shack. Now, they got, in my opinion, pretty lucky, because I really should have had this shot here. Speed it up till they get there. Okay. So I didn't realize they were going to actually go to the shack once they doubled around like this. I thought, oh, they're just going to drive around more. I don't know why. They positioned their car to be on the backside of that as like a barrier or a barricade to shoot whatever direction it would be, southwest. And I thought I just right in between both of them twice there. Just kind of bad shots on my part there. And then I tried to pre-fire a little bit and didn't get anything. But anyway, this is the team that actually gets second. And so we have a nice little exchange here with these guys. And then he went in the shack. I couldn't believe that I didn't get the shots there. But you'll notice that we have a team here. This team plays the ending so poorly. They just died in the place, and they didn't even get shot. It's pretty funny. Again, nades trying to take these people out. We'll eventually they get a nice spot on Corey. And Corey, I don't think has a helmet at this point. Or I think he took this guy's. I don't remember exactly. I went back to pick up nades there. So now we're getting shot at by this team over here, as they can kind of see us too. So that's like Corey's engaging this team, and I'm engaging that team. Just let it play out for just a second. I can turn the sound down now that buggy's gone. So yeah, I was taking some damage there from that, but we still again had that ridge because we're so close. And then you'll notice that we got a good circle there. So not bottom right, but not bad. So then this group, he has an M24, gets a knock on Corey there. And so I'm able to heal up, and then again, because the ridge was this ridge was perfect for us, was able to get the res. I threw a smoke that way, and then got the res, so that was pretty nice. This group cheats up, then they get on this spot right here. You'll see they get on this thing, and then they run in. I think they get third, but this bingo guy, he ends up taking, I think, both of them out, or well, then they would have got third. I don't know. The play zone kills these three or whatever. I shot at them. Now, this is interesting. Check out this triangle here. They're shooting. Corey got knocked again. I got the res. But they're shooting us. We're shooting them. They're shooting us. So there's just all kinds of just craziness going on. Now, you'll notice right here, these guys, look, he just gets knocked out by the play zone. I don't have a clue. And then this guy, what's he doing? He just dies. I don't have a clue what was happening here, but this was all kind of insane. Now, Corey makes this run over to this rock, and I don't know how he makes this run, but he does. He makes this run. Now he's like prime position for the circle, but the rock is just so exposed, and he didn't have a whole lot of health, and he gets knocked out. So this all is very fast, like right then. So Corey's knocked. These guys are still alive, but they get knocked outside the play zone. This duo single, they have an engagement here. I think this guy ends up killing him, but then dying outside the play zone. See, he just died. And he just died. So he got that kill on both of them. So now it is a 2v2. This guy's going to die here in just a second. Oh, yeah. Okay, he did. So it's a 2v2. And I'm here, and these guys, see if I can turn this. Okay, are at this car. Now, this is very interesting. This is fascinating how they do this. They're prone behind this car. They decided that this is going to be a good spot, and they decide to blow this up. Like, I start shooting the car. I didn't realize how low they were. Okay. So I start shooting the car trying to blow it up because I knew they were right by it. I probably could have done this. I had the AK. They start throwing smokes, and I couldn't figure out. I knew there was one guy over here. I thought there was still another team over here. So as I'm playing, I thought it was a 1v1v1 because watch what they do. They decide we're going to mend up and we're going to blow this car up. Now look, they're shooting and they blow the car up. Now I don't know why they did that. Look, and he even took damage from it. Still, there's smoke. See, they blew I don't have a clue what they were doing. No clue. I guess that was my grenade that did that. I did throw a grenade. Now I decided to cheat up a little bit, and I got roasted. So I'm healing, and I decide, well, this tree's still kind of in. I'm going to get this tree. Now I'm going to go back to spectating me. We'll slow this down. So then this guy decides to push me. And I don't know if this was just bad communication or whatever, but this guy pushes to the other side of the smoke. And see, he hits me here. I think he hits me twice. Maybe he didn't. So I got the knock there. And then right when this happened, I saw this guy kind of out of the corner of my eye. So I'm going to see if I can do this. Okay. Now this is, again, I think this is just bad communication. This guy can clearly know where his teammate is, knows exactly where I am because he hit me. And then watch what this guy does. He doesn't wait. He pushes up. And so I knew right here, if I get to this rock first, I have high ground, I get the win. And he flanks. Like, I'm going to back up just a little bit. He flanks around. He flanks around so far. Look at this. Like, what are you thinking? So then I knew that if I get high ground, see, and I'm to the rock first. So I went to the right. I had the adrenaline syringe at this time, so I knew he was going to be healing up. And he tries to get me with an ump. AK wins that most of the time. So there you go. 20-second duos win, I think, and it's a lot of fun. It's a fun game. The tactical nature of it is very interesting to me, how teams move and position themselves within the circle and everything. It is a lot of fun. We certainly enjoy it. So thanks for watching. No fancy editing or music or anything like that. I'm just going to post this video as is. So should have said that at the beginning. Now that you got it at the end, no credits, nothing like that. That's just effing bear form and govna having fun playing some PUBG. See you next time.